the deal? What's the deal? How you feel? What's the deal? Where you at?
So y'all here? Y'all like inspiration? Y'all like motivation?
Denise Camille?
Y'all like ventilation?
Denise Camille?
Y'all know I gotta make up a few words here and there, but who y'all here with?
Ventilation and Denise Camille.
Under the act. But we not playing no games.
We're not into games. We don't like Sega, PlayStation, or Xbox.
So y'all here with Dilate the Dialogue with Denise Camille.
Dilate the dialogue.
We gotta open up, not them legs, but the mind.
Denise Camille.
Cause I know y'all trying to find y'all strength.
Denise Camille.
Intertwined with the life of me.
Denise Camille.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Y'all come on in. Take a seat. Hey, y'all. Greetings, everyone. Y'all hear another episode of Dilate to Dialogue with the one and only Denise Camille, right? The one and only. Y'all see me shuffling. I was getting a topic through these cards. You know, y'all self-awareness deck. Get you, y'all deck. Self-awareness. It's a real thing. It's a true thing. Okay. I mean, I could go down and get the card, but I'm gonna just keep looking down. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? How y'all breathing? How y'all achieving? It's another day, another glorious, grateful. What is it? 84,600 seconds in a day. Right. Somebody had said to me years ago, the word is trying to go, said to me years ago that you have 84,600 seconds in a day. What if you had that in your bank account every day? How would you spend it? And it's that same concept of knowing you have 84,600 seconds in a day. How would you spend it? Just like with money, would you waste it? Because it's coming every day. Oh, that's a great concept. It helps me to not procrastinate. I'm doing better, y'all. I'm doing better. It helps me to not procrastinate. If I had $84,600 in my account every single day, which is basically what we do. We get it in our account called lungs, right? Lungs are more priceless. Clearly, lungs are way more precious and priceless than finances, right? Because we need air. We need air to breathe. We need air to just move and appreciate and utilize the so-called funds, the 84,600 that we would have for us to do things and just enjoy life, right? Yeah, you need the 84,600 seconds in a day. What would you do with it? Would you spend your 2 to 4 hours on social media and just waste time? I mean, I've been looking at the clock like, damn, I was just scrolling. Scrolling is meant to take away from you. I swear that's the new devil. I'm like, it's gotta be the enemy. It's gotta be. Yet, the way my algorithm is set up, it's nothing but learning for me. It's nothing but positivity. It's nothing but aspects of growth. So I know for me, the way my social media is set up, I'm only in a place of learning, reminding, remembering to keep moving forward, right? Keep moving forward. And to me, that's always a place of growth because we're here to grow with these 84,600 seconds a day. And I even have my other phone do the definitions either way. So I am Denise Camille, the Urban Love Therapist, the Relationship Itself Coach. I just want to talk about a few of my aspects of love. My most recent baby, y'all know who I'm talking about. Drum roll, right? Urban Life with Love, right? 5 languages we speak. Urban Life with Love. It is therapy at a comfortable place in your hands, right? You don't have to go sit on nobody's couch. I know in my therapy, the way I have my clients, they're a little spoiled. We meet outside for a walk and talk. So it's always, that book allows those emotional introverts. Ooh, I think I'm going to talk about that, another topic. The emotional introverts, the ones that don't want to really express outside of themselves how they truly feel emotionally, right? It allows them to be extroverted in the book, because the questions that it asks, the questionnaires that it assesses, they get to assess themselves through those questions and have to actually do the life work. I don't like to call it homework because most times you ain't even home when you read it. The life work, right? Getting yourselves together. That book, Urban Life with Love, y'all can find it on my website. I'm going to put that link in my bio or in the comments as well. Urban Life with Love, right? 5 languages we speak. It talks about the urban life, urban love, how I know that Gary Chapman talks about the 5 love languages, yet those are societal ways of offering or giving love. Yet most times we're not used to receiving love as a child. So it goes back to those 5 native languages of love, right? And there's my ebook. Y'all can check that one out on my website as well. It's called Nurturing the Soul, the 10 quick step guide to connecting self and spirituality. Y'all check that out as well. That's on my website as well. And my original baby, she know I be kind of leaving her out, but she here with me. She kind of ride or die with me. Rough Rider. I kind of spiraled her. Justice for the Caged Mind, y'all. That was the original self-awareness series broken down into purpose, healing, and learning, written in an intimate soliloquy format. This book was written when I realized that there's breakdown and there's breakthrough in the same element. It's just the mindset that shifts. Let me say that again. There's breakdown and there's breakthrough in the same element. It's just that the mindset shifts. All right. So talked about my books. Talked about, don't forget that self-awareness deck. Get y'all's deck. This is a deck of wealth right here, boy. Whoo! There's some good stuff that come out of this deck. There's some valuable things that come out of this deck, right? So I'm not going to stay too long. I'll do more maybe infomercials. I could talk about my facial serum. Y'all see my face is glowing. Denise Camille facial serum. 5 ingredients, all organic. Y'all see this glow. Come on now. I'm shaving time with every dime. No, I'm joking. Oh, God. So today's topic is all the way down here. It's pretty simple. Y'all like it? Change it. That's today's topic, y'all. You don't like it? Change it. Right? And that kind of goes in with the concept, like I was saying earlier about, I forgot what I was talking about. Y'all like it? Change it. You don't like the way things are moving and growing in your life? Change it, right? So if you don't like something, how does it make you feel when you don't like it? Right? And we can go into self, we can go into relationships, we can go into food, we can go into anything. If you don't like it, change it. And I say that quote came from, I'm a solutioner. And I get that a pet peeve of mine is being around people that complain. Oh, the minute I hear a complaint, I think of Oscar the Grouch. Just Sesame Street, just old school. There's this movie called Follow That Bird. And I think in the beginning, is it Follow That Bird? No, Elmo in Grouchland. Elmo in Grouchland, where he sings his version of the national anthem, Oscar the Grouch. And he's like, what did he say? Don't let the sunshine spoil your rain. Just stand up and complain. Just stand up and complain. That's all the thing y'all can hear from me ever. No, I'm joking. Yeah, he wants to complain. And it's like, dude, life is so short. What are we complaining for? Why are we complaining? Why are we at a place where we have to complain? Because you're in a trash can. That's what you want to be, right? So even I did another quote not too long ago, another talk. I did a Denise talk. For the mentally unemployed, put yourself in a trash can because you don't want to think for yourself. You don't want to use logic. You want to complain about life and expect things to just fall into your hands, right? So when I talk about you don't like it, change it, it's on that concept of finding ways to identify what do you like? What do you enjoy doing? Have you applied yourself to doing something different? how routine is your life? How open are you to change? When I say that, I think of another example. I think of when my oldest, something just popped in my head. I don't even know why that thought came in. That wasn't even cool. My oldest son, when he was about maybe between 7 to 9, and he was saying, I would always rearrange the living room. This is the one living room. Let's make it look different. Why not? Every couple months, I would just rearrange it. And he'd be like, Mom, why do you keep changing around the living room? Like, I don't like it. And it wasn't that he didn't like the things that were in the living room. He didn't like change. And I said, oh, you don't like change. We have to make you adaptable. Because in life, change is guaranteed. Things are going to change. No matter how much you want the routine to stay the same, things are going to change. Things will have to change. Things will need to change. Because in the essence of life, you have two things in life. You have a promise and a guarantee. The one thing you're promised is what? Death, right? We all promised to die. We came here, we got to enjoy the middle part, and then be gone. The one thing that we're guaranteed is change. It's going to happen, right? So when I was doing that, I did that with the intention of teaching him how to adapt to change, to the point where he's at a place now in his life where he can see change, and he has to now know how to adapt to change and be okay with it. Yet the other concept he has right now is getting out his own way, but that's a whole nother topic. Yet if you don't like it, change it, right? Yet, sometimes when we don't like it and we change it, we're changing it with the intention of maybe there's something inside of ourselves that we have to change first. Ooh. We're so busy. That hit home for me too. I'm working on it. Hey, I'm in a healing stage. It's okay. We're in a place in life where we're so busy wanting to change our outside feng shui, our inside feng shui needs to be decluttered too. And I know they say when you have a clean mental or you have a clean environment, your mental looks or feels a little cleaner as well. That's true. Yet let's go a little deeper, where if you don't like it, change it. What don't you like? For me, my prime example is, I didn't like what I was attracting. Ooh. Can you get it like a jazz hand? Something. Where's my tambourine? Upstairs on the ancestor table. We don't like what we attract. If I didn't like what I attracted, I had to change it. Yet instead of trying is not a real word, instead of attempting to change what I'm attracting, I needed to look at myself first and see, well, why is it that I'm desiring to attract this type of pattern, right? I had to then see within myself what is it in me that was magnetically drawn to these patterns. Because I didn't like it. I didn't like why they were very similar. Yet for me, mine were actually ancestral. Mine were generational, breaking. Breaking a lot of those same kind of things. I'm telling you, I'm the 3 M's in a Disney. I'm Moana, I'm Mulan, Moana, y Maribel. I'm going to learn all 3 languages just to prove to y'all I am the 3 M's, right? I am she I am. Yet in Encanto, Maribel, she was the granddaughter, and it took for her, that was 3 generations now. It took for her to break that fear of lack or of anything different just to be better. And the house had to come down. Come on, somebody. The house had to come down to be built back up again with truth, because it wasn't built on trust and truth. It was built on fear and lack and like, this is all we got. Uncle Bruno, he couldn't say his word because he was a psychic. He was the healer of the family. Didn't nobody want to believe him because everybody else had regular gifts, right? Everybody has spiritual gifts. Yet, if you didn't like it, that goes back to Mighty Bell. If you didn't like it, it had to change. And she was the beacon to change it, right? So when I go back to us as human beings right now, we're not in cartoon form yet. Those are real life stories of people's lives, and it takes generations to come in and just shake up everything and say, no. We're not doing this way no more, right? If you don't like it, change it. Self-assess, right? We're going to take this quick break. I know I've been running through just like, nah. We keep going. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back for the second half of Dilate to Dialogue with this episode. You don't like it? Change it. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to see y'all in a minute. All right. Peace. All right, y'all. So we back. Second half, right? If you don't like it, change it. We Dilate to Dialogue. That's this episode, I think 16. If you don't like it, change it. Talked about my books in the earlier part of the episode. I'm going to probably talk about it next time also. I thought I had it over here. My hair and skincare line. Y'all see my curls, right? Y'all see how juicy is your hair. I am the hair relationship guru as well. Everything is all about relationship. What's your relationship with your hair? You and a friend? You married? You widowed? You situationship? What you doing? FWB? What you doing with your hair? Right? Hair is still a part of you. It's not just on your head. It's on your arms, all over the place. The back of your neck. Let's talk about it, right? For another time, another crime, another duality of life, right? So, second half of Dilate to Dialogue. You don't like it? Change it. So, what we were talking about was self-assessing. Going through the patterns of your life to see what is beneficial for you. Are you in a place of practicality with your routine? Is what you're doing every day working out for you in a balance of, I'm getting time for me, I'm getting time to work, I'm getting time to rest, I'm getting time for leisure with, family and friends, something. Are you getting that balance of your life? I don't know what's going on with this one piece of hair. I don't even know. It's kind of pissing me off, so that was my little commercial break. It's still juicy. I was still bouncing. Got a little flip to it. You don't like it? Change it, right? Prime example. You don't like it? Change it. All I'm saying is self-assess, y'all. Self-assess. I'm looking at the cards. The cards are self-awareness. Be aware of the things you don't like about yourself. Because clearly the things you don't like outside of yourself are definitely a reflection of what's inside of yourself. If you don't like the way, let's say you don't like the way, I don't know, the routine of where you go to get to work, change it. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Now, I don't know why we skin a cat, but either way, we're not going to kill two birds with one stone. No. If you don't like your patterns of life, change it. On a serious note, if you don't like how your body looks, you look in the mirror every day. What's the one thing you look at? Change it. I know for me, again, I'm going to give y'all a personal experience because I know I'm a human too, just like y'all are. For a while, I didn't like how my stomach looked. And, the stomach, the digestive system holds, the gut holds, I like to say, as women, we hold our wounds in our womb. I'm going to say it again. We hold our wounds in our womb, right? So the stomach, for me, I was like, if I don't like it, change it. What did that mean for me? It meant that I had to not only, as a nutritionist, because I'm that too, I had to address what I was eating. First of all, be mindful, because I have a journal coming out, an emotional eating journal. Why I was eating, what I was eating, and whose burdens was I carrying that I wasn't strong enough to speak on. Come on, somebody. I'm not going to go too spiritual with y'all today yet. Follow this. If you don't like it, change it. I had to peel back the layers of my thought process, of my emotions, of my spiritual lacking at some point in time in my life, where I had to see my stomach was holding on to so much trauma and wounding and grief and sad. I mean, I had to see what was it about me that I needed to clean out. What did I need to detox? Why did I have to detox it? Where was this coming from? I can't even say who's to blame, because this is my body. This is my temple. It's whatever I allow in here and in here. Those two portals to acknowledge if what I didn't like, I had to change it. You know, of course you got your quick fixes, and my healthiest outlet is always the gym. Now it's been swimming in the gym. I did that this morning. I did both swimming and exercise. I don't even know. My body's like, oh, this is what we doing? You don't think you need sleep? You don't think you need a nap? Either way, getting myself in a better place where my stomach is down and it wasn't, bloated and just holding on to all these wounds because I didn't like certain things. I remember vocalizing last year in a situation I was in where I would say to the other person, this is the worst part of my life. I don't like it. Yet for me, I didn't see a way out to change it. I thought the way I knew was what it was. And I would just tell my ancestors, this got to change. I don't know how, yet I know y'all could make a way out of no way. Make it change. And they did. And they did, and they did, and they did, and they did, and they did. And I'm grateful. Right? When you think you don't have a way out, and you think that you're not getting to the place that you need to get to, but you need to be somewhere else. Ask for guidance. Ask for guidance from your higher power. Ask for guidance from your ancestors. There's always a spirit team with every one of us. Unless we're doing real devilish type, demonic type things to other people, they're going to leave your side. Other than that, everybody got somebody that they can call on for assistance or for guidance. We came here with spiritual beings getting a physical experience, right? If you don't like it, change it. Please. For the sake of you, do something different with yourself. So that way you can say, I'm grateful for me for making the change to do better for myself. Nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. So the lifestyle, let's say you don't like your lifestyle. Let's say you find yourself being addicted to things that aren't healthy for you. Oh, y'all heard that crack. If you don't like it, change it. Address why you're doing what you're doing. I had a soulmate who, the last time I spoke to him, rest your soul, the last text he sent was, Denise, you were right. I did, do those harmful substances because of my trauma. And I was too afraid to heal, basically. I was too afraid to heal. He didn't want to change it. So there was a change. And I've even been on a lighter note where there comes a point in time when you have to change something in your life. Yet should you decide to choose not to change it or make the change to do it, the universe will make the change for you. Where it's out of your hands. Right? So I encourage you today. I feel like we just switched up a different kind of talk on this podcast today. If you don't like it, change it. I encourage you today. This concludes today's episode. Dilate to dialogue, though. Today's topic, you don't like it, change it. And now it came from my self-awareness deck. Y'all check me out. Denise-Camille.com. DENIECECAMILLE. It's been a great episode again, y'all. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. I'm thankful. All right. Y'all take care. Okay. Peace.